baby dolls, it's me Monique and welcome to my boutique. And so my husband and I were getting ready to have our Friday night date night. I think this is day 7 of the vlog, Christmas Vlogmas, and I'm going to put this on the 8th, okay, if that's okay with you. But anyway, we're getting ready to go listen to a little bit of live jazz and dinner, but before then I'm going to trick him and have him take me to the mall. And so excuse the hair and rollers. I've just kind of getting my hair ready while I do my makeup. And so let's go ahead and get started. I'm being blinded by this light, and so just kind of show you the routine of kind of what I go through when I'm doing my makeup. Okay. And this is not really going to take a long time. I'm not really going for full glam tonight because I'm going to let the blouse, it's actually a sweater dress, and so it's going to be the star of the show, not necessarily my makeup. Okay, we got one eye done. I am 49 years old, and I am not as young as I used to be, as you can tell. I've been on YouTube for about, I think, 11 or 12 years now. And I was just looking through some old videos and I'm like, wow, honey, you are aging. Some days more gracefully than others. But nonetheless, that's what this makeup is for. So as you see, I just kind of blend things out a little bit. So it looks like it's a lot because I have some very, very, very dark circles under my eye. I have been anemic for a very long time, and as I've gotten older, the anemia comes across under my eyes in particular. A lot of purpleness. So I need a little help under the eyes. As you can tell, that has just really changed things drastically. And I'm just using some kind of like translucent powder. And then once I've done that, I come in with some regular powder. I get this from the Dollar Tree. And I just kind of blend that in. Look like a ghost, huh? Well, we're gonna fix all that in just a moment. All right. I'm gonna come in with some La Femme blush. And for the sake of time, I'm not really gonna do a whole lot of highlighting and all that kind of stuff. But what I will do is I will take some Wet n Wild bronzer, go down my nose with that. I know it's looking crazy right now, huh? Probably looking like a clown to you. But trust me, when I tell you, honey, I promise you, it will all make sense. I'm going to use a little bit of this hard candy mist spray. And I'm going to drench my face with it. Yes, darling, I just drenched my face, because what you do not want is you do not want cake face. Okay? This is a time when I would typically have a fan. I don't have one, so we'll just use this book. So now, once this is dry, I'm going to use a pencil and draw on my brows. Okay? So, I just kind of try to brush those and get them tame. I will not use any primer because that concealer is going to serve as my primer for my eyeshadow. Alright, so we won't need any primer. And then what I do is I just kind of use my fingers to blend in so there's like a smooth transition. Kind of blend that. Okay. Now let's go ahead and do our eyebrows. Now I'm going to do a strong arch. My skin is still a little wet. Don't be too afraid to use your fingers for certain things. Kind of set the makeup where you want it to stay. Go ahead and dry this. You always want your eyebrow to kind of meet right here. It should align that way. Okay. You want to go as light as possible, right? Then you want to get a brush and fill in your brows. I'm just using a random palette and I'm just going to choose like a brown, not a dark color. Okay, now for the eyeshadow, I'm gonna go for this color right here. Since it's an evening look, I'm gonna go a little dark here. Can you see that? Come back for part 2 if we do get cut off. I don't have a lot of memory on this phone, so. Okay, now if you want this look to really pop, what you can do is you can take a lighter frosty champagne color with a smaller brush, and you go inside near the tear duct area and make that just a little lighter. It's just a little subtle difference, but it will open up your eye. Okay, so it's just a little trick that I've learned through the years. And then just drag that color down. But you know what? I want to be even more dramatic. So he can be like, ooh, girl. You know, you want your significant other to just swoon over you. Yeah, you do. Okay, so we got that. Then we're gonna bring in another color. We're gonna bring in this brown, shimmery brown. It's a little darker than the other brown. And we're just gonna plop that right there and stop. Do that on the other side and stop. Bring that over just a little bit. Go in circular little motions. So it's almost like a smoky eye. See that little mistake that we made? Let's brush that off. We'll get it a little better later. Now we need a blending brush. Now this is where the magic happens. And you gotta do a lot of blending and little circular motions. Okay. It's a little messy still, that's okay. The cool thing about a smoky eye is that it can be very forgiving. And we can fix that. All right. This is what we got so far. I hope that you are enjoying these Vlogmas videos, baby dolls. I'm enjoying making them for you. I've just came back into a champagne color as my highlight, a little frost. So we've got like a little bit of matte, we've got frost. But girl, we're not done yet. We are going to come back with our blending brush, back with our foundation. It's gonna look like that, right? We're going to go on top of everything gently. So we're just going to basically marry and fuse all of the colors together. Do you see that? Do you see that? I hope you saw that. It's a very important step. All right, we're good, right? Now what you're gonna do, take another brush, take that dark brown shimmery color, get that on your brush. We're going to go underneath the eye. We're gonna bring a little bit of that color. Underneath the lash line, but not too much. Don't bring it all the way over. Especially if you're older, it will make you look older. Take that same brush. We're going to define our crease. This is really simple stuff. You see that? It's just all about marrying and fusing our colors together. Okay, I'm looking for my mascara. I think I left my mascara in my purse. But this is where you would definitely add some mascara, some liner if you want. You will see the finished look later once we're out. So stay tuned for part 2 or 3 of this. But I'm going to use this Maybelline, actually Milani lipstick to kind of bring in that plum of my sweater. So remember, we are going to be putting mascara on and a little liner. Not doing any lining, none of that. It's not that serious, girl. All right, and so stay tuned for the end result of how it all came together after I did the mascara. All right, so I love you, but God loves you so much more. Remember that pretty is as pretty does, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.